Hello, hi, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Leo in mid-March 2021. What is going on, Leo? How are you guys doing? I hope that you are doing well. Leo, wherever you are in the world, be safe, happy, healthy, and secure. Please take good care of yourselves and those that you know and love. Even extend some of that goodness, that kindness to people that you don't know so well. Help raise the vibration of the collective and put in some good karma for yourself, yeah? I support you guys wherever you are. I hope that you're safe, happy, healthy, secure. Wishing that for everybody in the collective, not just Leos. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Happy spring also, I guess. I'm mentioning that for you guys. I don't know why I've done, I think, like 2 before you, but happy spring. I'm enjoying it, although daylight saving this year is kicking my butt. So strange. Anyway, Leo, let's get into it. No announcements, so anything you want from me, it's already in the description box. Timestamps down there. Information on how to book a personal reading with me is down there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll give you a link to that down below as well, okay? Jeez. Just as I'm about to, a bunch of cards wanted to fall out. All right, let's get you a story, please. Let's see the story for Leo, most potent and pertinent energies and messages for Leo in mid-March 2021, please. Show them to me. On behalf of Leos in mid-March 2021. Something flip? No. Okay. I like to start with 3, so that's what we're going to go with. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. All right then, Leo, what's up? Knight of Wands, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or excuse me. Reverse that. Knight of Wands, fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be dealing with any of those signs or not at all. Please don't hold on to any sign I mentioned other than your own. And the 10 of Cups on the end there. Well, Leo, you or someone around you has a lot of passion in the belly. In the belly. This could be passion in terms of a romantic sense, could be passion in a very general sense, and a lot of, it feels like pent-up energy. Knights usually translate into teenage energy, and I'm not saying this is only regarding teenagers. You could have teenagers in your home, you could be a parent to teenagers or something like that, but what I'm sensing is this teenage angst that you could be experiencing in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. You get what I mean? And it's not to say that you are immature. It's not to say that you have no life experience. It's just like there's this itching to do, itching to be involved, itching to move, itching to be active, itching to experience, to explore, to create, to do a lot of things. Between the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, the want to be involved is very strong. Really, you may be having performance issues. There we go. I had to wait for the computer to clear up. Anyway, so it feels like you or someone you're dealing with has this energy. It's very much in the solar plexus, very much in the sacral chakra a little bit as well. So basically your core, what's going on in your belly area, what's going on in your gut. It could be towards a person. It could be revolving around a certain connection, a certain relationship, romantic or otherwise. It's yet to be seen as something, specifically being romantic or not. If not, it could be 2 different people having 2 different, approaches to the same connection if it's about 2 different people. But actually it feels very much contained in one person. There's the fiery go, go, go coming from the Knight of Wands, and then there's this exploratory wanting to be enveloped and engulfed and consumed by something coming from the Knight of Cups. Very romantic energy, and passion and romance basically is coming through. So, I mean, it would be hard to argue that that's not, about a romantic relationship, but I gotta tell you, Leo, your energy hasn't been involving another person too strongly. It's been very, from what I'm recalling from my readings, Leo's energy has been very revolving around self. So I feel that this passion and romance could be about yourself. Like, as, cliche or cheesy or weird as it might sound, some of you might be falling in love with yourself. And I mean, That's one less thing a Leo reading needs, is like a nod to the ego of a Leo. But that's kind of what this feels like for some of you. It's not for everybody. So if this is contained in yourself, you're wanting to fall in love with yourself or fall in love with something that you're doing, something that you're exploring, something that you're trying to create. Yes. If it is involving you and another person, which is true for a good portion of you, I'm not going to say it's not. You are aiming to have this with another person, or they're aiming to have this with you. If you don't feel that, burning in your belly, then someone is feeling that around you, Leo. And it's very much geared towards this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like dreams coming true, which is, in reality, not something that comes by every day. It's not something that we encounter every day. So I think whoever's feeling this, whether it be you, Leo, or someone else, if you're a cross watcher here for Leo, hello, welcome. It's very smitten energy. You could already have, why is it not focusing? Okay, maybe it's not meant to. Never mind. You could have a long-standing relationship that you're reinvigorated in, Leo, or you're finding your passion again within, okay? For others, this is what you want going into something with someone new. You want to have this longevity with someone that you're getting to know, someone that you've been dating for a while, someone that you've been with for several years, but maybe you haven't had a full-on commitment, or you've lived apart, or whatever it is. I like this, but I gotta be honest. In terms of a relationship, it feels like it's in a dream space. I gotta be honest. It's in a dream space. Like, the reality around the situation might be totally different than what is being described here. So you might have a long-term relationship to speak of, Leo, and you or they want this longevity. You want this happily ever after. But to get that is actually, it's not as easy as it is, as you would hope it was. And that's basically coming back here to the night energies. Again, the teenage energy. Think about what most of us are like when we're teenagers, right? We want everything without explanation, without having to work too hard for it, without, much practicality, factored into whatever it is we desire. When you're a teenager, you want to be, a rock star. You want to be on TV. You want to do these things. And it's just like, because we watch TV, we watch music videos, we look at these things and we think, oh, it's so easy. Just get up there and sing and dance, tell a few jokes. Someone stands you in front of the camera, they say action. That's how movies are made. No, baby, that's not how movies are made, right? Like, the practicality of that glitz and that glamour. I'm just using this as an example, by the way. But the practical ways in how to get a movie made, how to become a music producer or a musical artist, how to become a doctor even. And all of that stuff requires so much work. Knights don't think about that. Knights don't have that long distance, capability of like understanding how much hard work there is. They're usually very spirited. They're very optimistic. They try. That's the thing about a knight. They usually try. They give it the old college try. But knights can be easily deterred. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to shit on it. I really don't. But I have to be cautious because I think a lot of people, even when I was talking about falling in love with yourself, okay, that's cool. But like, how can you translate that self-love and that self-appreciation and like having that passion and that fervor in you? How can you translate that into practical action? How can you how can you use that energy that's in your solar plexus, that's stirring within you, into something that you can, rely on in a practical sense, in a realistic sense? You get what I mean? Like, to be honest, these are no offense, sometimes these two together can be very unrealistic. So if I'm talking about one person, 2 people, 15 people, I don't know. But there is a dreaminess about this. There is a fantasy about this, a little bit. Okay? Let's get more information. I don't need to clarify any of this, so we're going to go with more information instead of a clarification. More information regarding the situation for Leo, please show me. Let's get some further information regarding the situation for Leo, please. Okay. Maybe one more, please, at least. Okay. So first card out was the Ace of Swords. Okay. Page of Pentacles. And then the last card out was the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. So get real, Leo. Whether I'm talking to you as an individual or if I'm talking to a cross watcher or this is a situation with 2 or more people, get real. Okay? And not like get real as in like the way that we can sometimes use that phrase, get real as into like forget about it. No, legit, get real. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, not Cancer, Jesus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, thank you. Whew. So there's a lot of young energy here. So for some of you, you might be dealing with children, dependent people in your life. So they don't have to be your kids. They could be your nieces or your nephews, grandchildren, something like that. They can be neighborhood kids. You could be a teacher or someone who works with young people, whatever. But there's this idea of young people coming in and having some harsh truths. Now that's for some of you where you're dealing with biologically young people. Others of you, there's all adults in the situation, but there's young energy within these adults. Again, still some harsh truths have to come out. All right. The corners talk. They want me to know that the corners talk. Okay. So this corner talks to this corner, meaning if you want this, 10 of Cups, you or anyone else, Leo, if you're looking to solidify, to create, or to maintain a 10 of Cups situation, we got to talk about it. Ace of Swords. Be very honest and open in that situation with those people regarding how you feel in terms of what drives you, what motivates you, why you are compelled to act in certain ways. Even though I was saying, take practical action and I wasn't feeling it's there because of the night energy. Wands is a creative energy. Wands does indicate some type of physical movement most of the times, but it can still border and touch up against share or overlap. Thank you is what I really want to say. Overlap with some fantasy thing, right? Or quick action that doesn't have longevity. That could be the problem. So we could be talking about 2 people coming together, or you having some reinvigorated, oh, I'm so excited about this idea and I'm so excited to move forward and go towards this thing, but then that lasts for like a week and then it dies out. So the Knight of Wands can be that in and out energy that, showing up, putting in effort for like the first 10% of whatever project you're working on, and then the rest of the 90% of the project, this person is out to lunch. You get what I mean? So be honest about that. Why are you feeling this drive to make it work, to create something, to move towards something, to do whatever? Where's that coming from? And why is it, I feel like the Knight of Wands energy, whether it be a single person or the energy that resides within one person, meaning one person on 2 sides of an issue or one person altogether, it feels like I have to. Like this person, this energy feels very compulsive. I must. And it feels very heroic. Strange word, I guess. But it feels very heroic. Like I can do anything. Like it's kind of weird. I don't know about that. But in order to get the 10 of Cups, we have to talk about things. So then we'd also have to talk about the motivations and the interest of the Knight of Cups. Again, whether it's residing in one person or it exists in another person in the situation. The second person, the third person, the fifth person, I don't care. And this person has, again, this drive, this motivation to be engulfed or to dive deep into something. Excuse me. To sort of explore something from an almost psychic or deeply intuitive space or instinctive space. Like this person wants to kind of, like this energy is like pushing and either pushing or feeling drawn to do things without speaking about it. Like of the 2 energies, this one is much more mute, the Knight of Cups energy, than the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Cups is a lot more don't even say anything. Just do or show up or just be there and watch the situation unfold or feel how you feel, and it's like very psychic. It's not really opening its mouth too much, this energy, this person, this part of you. So for some of you, if this again is like self-development, self-love, like I'm doing me and only me, you're not telling other people about it. You're just showing it in small bursts of energy or in very quick, very passionate moves one way or the other, right? So this could be, again, self-love and all this other kind of stuff. So you're making incremental changes. Like, you know, 1 week you're just boom, 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 and you've done everything. And then you kind of retract because cups energy, water energy is very insular, yes? So you retract, you sort of retreat for a minute. And your friends are like, what happened to Leo? Leo's gotten kind of quiet lately. Leo's gotten kind of sullen and hasn't said anything. And then the next week you come back, boom, 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 boom. And you're doing this and you're doing that. You're meeting people over here and you're making contact over here and you're dating this person, you're dating that person, you know. And it's like go, 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 go. And then you slow down again. Do you get what I mean? So it's like this yo-yoing energy that some of you are having that, again, is aimed or very focused on self-love. For some of you, this is a big story of you. Others of you, this is how your relationship is with a friend, a colleague, a family member, someone that you're dating or married to or whatever. But regardless, if your end goal is the 10 of Cups, which I think for many people, the 10 of Cups is a nice place to be, we have to talk about it. Ace of Swords, big conversations. I mean, look at the size of the sword. It's pretty big. It's like Excalibur or something like that. It's a pretty hefty looking sword. So if this does involve other people, like in terms of trying to make things work, right? Trying to make sure we're all on the same page, we're all moving towards the same goal, let's talk about it. If it's you, but other people are curious, I feel, Leo, you're kind of telling people on a need-to-know basis. You're being very decisive with this Ace of Swords. You're not telling everybody what's going on in your life. You're just doing things sort of in secret, okay? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse. So Seven of Swords in reverse, I think, speaks to the Ace of Swords, as well as both knights. No lies. No lies at all. Okay? So Leo, if you have to come clean about something, come clean about it. If a cross watcher is here and they're watching for Leo, come clean. The Seven of Swords is really, in the long run, not only are you lying to other people, you lie to yourself when you lie to other people, right? So I think that's what's happening here for some of you. Lies or mistruths or omissions that have gone on for a while, they can no longer be sustained in this energy. And where they need to be cut out with the Ace of Swords, they will be cut out. It's a slow-moving process, possibly with the Page of Pentacles. There might be some sensitivity in making this happen if, again, you've got Page and two knights. If there are children involved, it might make it harder for you to navigate through this and be totally authentic or totally truth-telling. Because, again, from what I understand, I'm not a parent myself, but I understand sometimes people choose not to tell children things because it spares their feelings and it makes things a lot harder for them or a lot more traumatizing if the kids know everything. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things children are not supposed to know, right? So I feel if that's the case, because again, 3 cards of very young energy on the board, no queens, no kings, right? If that's the case, you're dealing with young people. They don't need to know everything yet. But eventually they have to, because you do have this Page and then 2 knights. So there's this theme or this element of progression, of maturing, yes? So at some point, some of you will have to be honest with the kids, with the younger people in your life, and keep them informed, because it will help them mature, or it might give them proper perspective. Now again, I'm not a child psychologist, not a doctor. Don't take all of my advice on board. You know, make your own choices and discern for yourself. But that's what I feel. This Page is representing slow progress. Much like the Knights, the Page does desire to do and explore and all that kind of stuff, but it's much more still learning the ropes. Knights have a little bit of experience. You know, that's how we get into that teenager energy. Oh, now that you're like 17 years old, 16 years old, you think you know everything about the world, which is what a lot of teenagers think. They think they know everything, and they don't. And, you know, as a former teenager myself, I didn't know shit. So it's like So the page comes along and I think it's showing baby steps in this situation, baby steps. Now, that is kind of a blah for the Knight of Wands energy. Leo, if you embody the Knight of Wands or you recognize that part of yourself, if it's just you and not, a situation between you and another person, the Knight of Wands doesn't really like that. The Knight of Wands is quite impatient. Not as impatient as the Knight of Swords, but, certainly a very strong second place in terms of impatience. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Perhaps there's nothing else to say about that, but I just want that to be known. If this is signaling to baby steps and having to be careful with our words or be careful with our expectations and temper ourselves and, be a little bit careful with how we move forward, this Knight of Wands energy or person is just like, ugh, like so annoyed with that, okay? Let's get a card of advice and then we're going to wrap this up, okay? Oh, wait, let me see. Anything else with the Seven of Swords in reverse? You see, I'm glad they stopped me. They're like, hold up. Seven of Swords also, you could be exposing a liar in your life, Leo. Someone who has been hiding behind a curtain. They don't have to be the Page of Pentacles, but like this imagery of this page coming out from a curtain. So someone who's been pulling strings from behind the scenes, or somebody who has been in the shadows, lurking around, not really being upfront with who they are or their intentions, possibly in some of your cases like fake accounts. Like you could be talking to people online, people could be interacting with you through your social media, you could be dating people through apps or whatever, and you think you've been talking to one person, but that's not the truth. And that's like for one person, that last bit. But let's get some advice here, and then we're going to wrap this up. So advice in this entire situation for Leo. What is the advice for Leo going forward in this entire situation? Okay. Three of Cups. All right. Well, I did say in the beginning, happy spring to you. So some of you might need to go out, enjoy your friendships, enjoy family time, quality time with people that you care about. If you can, get together, have a couple of drinks, be social, still be safe. It's still a pandemic. We are not 100% in the clear, but if you're able to go out and socialize a little bit more, I feel that that's really good for you. Some of you want to develop something around socializing. So you might be wanting to plan a party or something like that. But I'm also getting some of you, this is very strange. Some of you are thinking about tech plus socializing. So you're developing an app or something like that. I don't know in what way or for what purpose or anything like that. But I feel like for maybe one or two of you, you're interested in developing apps, developing technology that helps people socialize easier or makes it more plausible for us to get together, makes it quicker for us to get together post-pandemic, something like that. This is also, to me, Leo, because remember how I said right here with the Page of Pentacles, that's signaling that it's baby steps, things might develop slowly. I think this is you, in the meantime, Leo, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. You don't have to necessarily get together with friends in the physical. You can get together with people virtually still, or just enjoy yourself. If you're a Leo who you're not super extroverted, okay, be super introverted and do your introvert thing. Whatever recharges your batteries is what this feels like for me, okay? So Leo, relax. Enjoy yourself, okay? That's the vibe that's coming off of there, okay? Leo, that's your reading for mid-March. If you like this reading, there's a like button down below. Hit that for me. If you want to leave a comment, please do. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed before, okay? Leo, I'll be back soon to do your April readings. If you want to get at me for a personal reading, in the meantime, look below and you can find out how to book, okay? I thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.